Is it streaming now? Yep. All right. There we go. Got it worked. So the other thing will just be the other lintro will be discarded. Hmm. Anyway, hey, what's going on, guys? Circle back in once again. I know it's been a while, but I'm here. Gonna play some Honkai Star Rail, get more caught up with the story, considering it's getting really close to the next location with Elation Trailblazer, yada 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 yada, like the Elation path getting unlocked, yada yada yada. Sorry, I've not really been streaming a lot. I've been focusing on de-stressing and life and a little project that me and a couple friends are working on. But yeah, so without further ado, I'd say why not just get into it. Where we last left off, I remember finding had a valid crash out. We learned that Lycus was basically Zondar, and a bunch of lore about what he's trying to do with Amphoreus. And March is March, but not March.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphoreus' tragedy can finally end. This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb. But I still feel like something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Oh, weird. No one ever mentioned this. The core flame of time.
Every?
You used Memoria to resist me. But did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Are you saying that Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this
Yeah.
unsavory mess? Then I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you. The Memo Keepers covet Amphoreus' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the Remembrance is never the erudition's ally.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphoreus. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons?
That's a fair point. But then again, it's like, um,
Push the cosmos to its end, and the destruction is
the
only
destruction is not like it's the thing that will basically edit everything. So
but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies. And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the two inorganic, and they could have ascended to the throne of destruction. But they were thwarted by the Eon's plots, and became prisoners of the erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second Emperor had a body made of flesh and blood,
interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt, but patience became my strongest weapon. Because of this, you don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
Oh, you're right. We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking. And we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this...
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Anaxagoras.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think. Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it?
Clever Anaxa. Very clever Anaxa.
And in the flame chase journey that he experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution. Just as that titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy.
Fair.
I didn't know until I tried it, but this is
It was a gamble.
brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book. Then I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate. And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But I can't help but admire it.
It's crazy, but like you're smart.
Plan all of this within Amphoreus. It seems perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
More than just...
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join. All still haven't noticed it in the past few moments. We've all forgotten.
Miss Cyrene disappeared.
Oh.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear. Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Even though I am an uninvited guest. Aw, that look. So full of memories. But I'm not her. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition.
So interesting.
You can't interrupt us. You mean what's going on with March 7th? Good. I like people who don't beat around the bush. So, let's talk about the one thing you should know. Your friend March 7th is no more. Huh. It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. Just like she said it would. March 7th entered this world long before you
Oh.
and Hun arrived at Amphoreus.
Oh, so that's what it was there. Okay, I thought that was like not as.
candle in the fog.
That's interesting because that was, I thought, later.
Am the shadow cast by her candlelight. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it. I'll now answer your other question. The answer is simple. No one ever did. I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong
Hmm.
when the Era Nova fails to proceed. You will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. I shall claim the divine authority of time. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world. You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World Bearer's memories. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Era Nova that this world has never before seen. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten, and who deserves to be remembered. With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the... Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly...
This sounds like cold logic to me.
while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze. Mere mortals. Flawed individuals. Failed heroes. Yet being forgotten is the normal state of life. The universe is like a wasteland, filled with rubbish, where occasion... Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue. Without, I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
Friend, what's going on?
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new... So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become so much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation. Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost well, I'm not actually... It was on that night when a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the...
Oh, the scene with the when he was there, and there was like the flash of light.
I see. Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphoreus? That's gonna be tough to answer. 97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But unfortunately, no one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone. Like how the Memo Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost.
I did not know about that lore with the Memo Keeper, so that's kind of cool.
By all. But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying.
So was she walking through there while she was knocked out then?
Express could appear on the horizon any second now. And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond.
They are all humans who got lured into this place. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. Did the Memo Snatchers do that? I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason. Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have? Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action? Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the garden's observers. Am I wrong? There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you. Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands. And it will require all of your memories. What will I turn into? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it. If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. The mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
So, he can't see you, huh? As expected. Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks. But you, how did you overcome the ultimate protocol?
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some
Yep.
opportunities will never come again. Then,
Cool cutscene. Harken sweet ebon night. Now we got done hung focused.
Am I back already? But something doesn't feel right. Think back to when he and...
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary.
This is goodbye then, Lord Don. Thank you, guard. I hope that all of... But I can't remember anything.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help.
Is that Himiko's voice?
Oh my. That was her.
Okay.
It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harness.
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so...
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini transmitter? Surely it can get through to the IPC's lines.
Himiko, are you alright?
I'm all right. I'm probably just tired. Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time for distractions.
Right. Unfortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony.
Am I dreaming? The parlor car feels so... Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphoreus.
Huh.
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can you...
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphoreus' memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong to follow back home.
March's room. March already wasn't feeling very well when he and I set out. Even if this is a dream,
Knock.
Sorry, March. This isn't a dream.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hong should already be on his way back.
But the Express...
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with ulterior motives.
No, I've definitely seen them before, but I've lost that memory. The Memo Keeper's mimetic entities are truly every...
Don't worry. Normal memo keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. All he needs is a little
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Don Hung has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
Oh. Why are there the freaking enemies from Penacony?
Have some sunshine.
Rise and shine. Night falls. Good night.
Dan Heng!
Miss Himiko! I'm back. Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your... It was not a wise decision to let a memo keeper...
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan is...
So many baffling things kept happening.
I will occasionally skip dialogue if it's something that's like, okay, this is a thing. And it sort of rambles. So, pardon me if you don't want me to do that in the future. By all means, let me know in the comments. Duncan's spirit broke free from the Memoria barrier. Black Swan told him that you'd been seized by Remembrance Path Shadow resembling March 7th. With Herta's help, Black Swan revealed her findings about the one meddling in Remembrance.
It's really been too long since I last appeared.
Fourth mirror! I like you.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very... Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group.
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror.
Yes.
Through a mirror?
The Garden
Yes.
has strict rules. Herta's space station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
Oh, so just a bunch of people are trapped in fourth mirror. Okay.
Really count carefully either. Maybe around 42? There's still room for...
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, you come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing. In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
The moment an eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things.
This looks awesome.
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the Destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Amphoreus's firewall.
So, what did they decide to do?
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now, it seems that letting Memo Keepers guide the right people here was... This also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
They would not hesitate to associate with the Destruction in order to salvage memories? Could they be the Cremators?
I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here. The majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos. Amphoreus, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station. Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the Eon. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphoreus, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Because your involvement will certainly...
You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance.
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphoreus, a violent surge of memories flowed past.
March?
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you to...
At present, we've lost contact with him. Our only choice now is to rely on... There's no use in agonizing over this, Dan Heng.
Yes.
I believe March 7 had no involvement in the Memo Keeper's plan. In truth, it was March who would neutralize the firewall using Memoria that allowed you to enter Amphoreus. Walt had found out where you and Dang Hung were.
Their projections are in the parlor car.
Welt. And...
Himiko. You said Dan Heng. It's great to be a...
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dan Han, We did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphoreus. The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are...
Was it March protecting us?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express.
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphoreus?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. But now Amphoreus is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance. Once again...
So we have no way of contacting him. If he didn't
Okay, so Legacy's firewall got shattered, but now there's just basically a bubble of remembrance.
could be a year of waiting for him.
Don Hong, what are you...
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall, then does that mean only he and I have the travel permit for Amphoreus?
That is a logical inference.
Mr. Skrull, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphoreus?
You want to go back? That is far too risky.
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here.
We can't lose you again, Don.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get him and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known you'd say something.
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, no one will be...
That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Huh? What?
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the seven-colored baths. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the...
Wait, but take me away, bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. It's the freaking initial freaking like intro teaser music to freaking Pentaconi. I'm happy. That actually put a big smile on my face. Like that.
Losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey. Until your radiant Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer. The cosmos is safe once more because... Shush.
Hey, hey, hey! Incoming train for attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about...
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meet. I'm wait. Who left this note? Ooh, strange.
Boss, I do your mind urging you to read the note.
March. Whatever. I'll go ask her. What? What? All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprise... Better step forward and take...
Keep it down. I think I found him.
What's this?
Melody harmony can be heard pulling you from touching the painting before you.
Is this the reverie? Seriously?
Oh, cause Sunday's doing stuff, so it's that makes sense.
There you are! What took you so long? Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about...
Navigation meeting.
Come on over. It's time. Perfect timing. The vote split 2 against 2.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passengers...
Ah, young people.
What?
Oh, I get it. You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere. The objective of the game is to you're her closest companion. If
Huh.
March 7th, playing hide and seek with me?
Broadcast music.
This is the Interastral Peak. Good evening. A newsflash. Erudition experimental ground. Accelerate. Lord Ravager did not emerge as had anticipated. In the end, salvation of Amphoreus was not only a city, but also to one.
It won't be easy. I know. Find your way back.
Message from unknown visitor. Visit on Sunday. Visitor's name blank. Gets message. Careful. Listen to blank voice.
An unsigned. Wait a second. Why am I looking for Martin?
Over here.
Pink voice. Uh-huh. Why is the front phone desk on the piano?
Weird.
Hello? I knew you'd call. Don't worry. Look, the trailblazing journey never really ends, does it?
March.
That's not her. Don't fall for it.
Cutscene?
March 7th.
Oh wait, no.
Faint, fleeting voices are... I went through something like... Not even Lycus's prison could hold me. Keep it together.
Well done, friends. Just like that time in the sea of flowers in the nest. Nest of my colors, okay? Then we can go home.
You're trying to tamper with the remembrance too bad. You're no match for me.
Did you find her?
No, it's a futile game.
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere.
We're protecting March 7th's wish. You. You seriously can't sense she doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblaze. She wants to keep traveling together. Forever and ever. We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish. Finally, the timing is just right. A thrilling damsel in distress rescue. Oh, wait. Maybe I got that backwards.
Tarini?
That's right. But now I'm in my mem form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Friend, come with me. We're getting out. Why run away? What does it take to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring him already. In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. Toda, grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of... Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past...
Where?
The space station. Where it all began. What's...
Silverwolf?
It's your secret. I'm so curious. When I first met you, I remember they were the... You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a closer look? I'll stay right here. I promise not to disturb...
What's this? Memories.
So, Silverwolf, how long till he wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the right moment?
Yes, looks like
like we're on the same page. In that case, listen. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your
This
memory.
they predicted this because of the script.
On that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made. I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Mark this number, 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end, and on your journey, you shall encounter them. Destruction, harmony, nihility, and... Easy now. Trust what you remember. And
Okay.
that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into shapes we prefer. So listen, take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands your journeys, as in the past, even while achieving so much.
That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little.
We all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines has never been forbidden.
Are you going to say more about those branching storylines? Never mind. That's not to tempt fate. Get ready. He's about to wake up.
Come back, Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this, not even a Stellaron hunter can't fully... just as I thought. Even if the Express... The pressure's really starting to build.
Oh, great.
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Little one, you really don't know how to behave, do you? You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories. And
Of course.
Cast your light upon us. Someday? Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless...
Sunday.
This day, yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time. None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo them.
Harmony's dangerous.
What's the matter? Your expression. Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon. And she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. We need to... Please, be careful. Amphoreus is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent... Yes, Matapota. I've made contact with him. Understood. I'll carry out my
Oh,
part as
ho ho ho
expected.
ho.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound, but playtime's over. This ocean we created, according to her wish. This journey that flows on, without end. Don't any of you think about interfering with it.
She's coming. Is it me she's after this time? There's no time to regroup. I've prepared an alternate escape route.
Hello.
Wake from your slumber. Return to reality. Come on. I'll bring you out.
Ow. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
That was way too close.
Sunday,
Mr. Yang, I couldn't get him out. I'm sorry.
is it true that March is...
Yes. And that Path Strider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance, but lies inside. I can't find the right words to describe it just yet.
Can't you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your thing.
That, Miss March, feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake, but from a bottomless abyss. Within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly protectiveness.
Protectiveness.
This is only speculation, but after being drawn into Amphoreus, perhaps March 7th experienced... No. She likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that
Well, on the bright side, at least...
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to, as Miss Black Swan's progress remained.
You don't need to worry. She used... I didn't see that coming. The memo keeper is pretty This means she's chosen...
Even so, I wanted to hide in the shadows. Why is it so... The air is thick with Memoria, yet it's so chaotic. Like broken memo snatchers should be swarming into Amphoreus. I was expecting this place to be very lively. So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious.
It is intriguing.
An empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So efficient. Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious purpose. Either way, what exactly made memory? It is indeed a deep... I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened and...
Get ready. We're about to head off. Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of light has...
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphoreus, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing nameless for ya. A huge help.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those...
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make sure they don't notice you.
You folks are truly every... These memo snatchers are different from the previous husks. These ones seem to have had contact with him.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection.
This memory ends so abrupt. It appears the secrets ahead are even murky.
Okay. Now there's just more people.
Bizarre.
It's spinning out of control! Everything's out of control! Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis!
Is she talking about March 7th?
That Evernight. Those black memo sprites. They swallowed. Those who came here first all drowned. Not even a trace of their consciousness was left behind. I wish I'd never come here. I don't want anything to do with Amphoreus anymore. Please! I'm begging. Don't come near me. No! No!
Involved too many innocent people just to obtain
Yeah.
an eon's fall. You deserve this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to blame that entity you call Evernight. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still...
Eden, a blessed insight. So that's what happened. We were tricked. We are sacrificed. The garden used us. The She just wants to find her lost sisters. Find them, kill them, reclaim them. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead.
Finally, thank you for the information. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can well
Provided that,
survive my encounter.
and that they'd be sane. She did not seem sane at all. Evernight was stopping Sunday Sandy, who remained in Mammoth World, made a discovery.
These little critters look scary. There's no the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in a... A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same... And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless
Oblivion.
aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. Must be... There's a beam full of energy, yet uncontrolled. Could it be? My memories of the Stellaron are flowing. Let's go there to find my friend. Jeez, so many little ones. Thankfully, his presence hasn't weakened. Huh? Is that my friend's photo stone? What's it doing here? These memo sprites are... This is a... An even cuter memo sprite. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along? Find... my... travel... companions. What? How could that mean? My... companions. Are you... March 7th?
So many different little trails are unfolding. Now I'm back.
It's just like how things were. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear how the unknown variable, Miss March, conducts her interference. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the Remembrant, that is why we with him.
I express my utmost respect for your courage to personally face such danger.
Lygus?
Your enmities, well within my calculation.
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your crucial weakness. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats.
I understand.
Man's on a leash.
Needs to be done.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself to the destruction.
My stance has never changed. But before that, I'd be very willing to witness the reunion of the Nameless and to escort you.
He is very much, I am killing my creation. That is happening, but I'm not against helping you.
Her appearance completely interrupted your plans. I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance is the only true constant in the universe. The demise of the progenitor of all dragon. Come with me. I am honored to guide a scion of permanence.
You created this wasteland before us with your own hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
That's kind of depressing. Men never get. Oh.
These memo sprites.
The mimetic entities of the Remembrance are everywhere. She hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Amphoreus into puppets of the Memory Zone.
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains?
Lord Donhan. She snuffed out the Remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions were so determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path. Contradictions are often the keys to the...
And do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is a heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, you should know that better than I do, former Videatora High Ilk.
Yeah. Yes. I indeed know how to face the past.
Yes! I know how to move on, unlike you. I love that. Moving on, you won the argument.
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this war. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into those who were
very different from the usual black tide creatures.
The reason has to do with our destination. Let us deal with the threats before us.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
I have no grounds to assist. Besides, the geniuses are still keeping it.
Never mind.
They're lost.
Icar, Memo Sprite, Winged Servant, Canine, and Pheasant.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Okay, so these are literally just Memo Keepers that got swallowed by the Black Tide. Well, Memo Snatchers.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Treat our guests nicely. Night falls. Good night. Till we meet again.
Totally.
Let's get
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Yeah.
Our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death. That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the Black Tide spread. His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the and that scar. So, erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphoreus shall face a most magnificent end.
Head to the Dawn Cloud. Yay.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff. You may not.
Hey Jack, I sent a party invite if you want to join and you want to watch it in real time. But nothing much. Just trying to play through Evernight and Dang Hung's thing.
And pointed his sword at the eon of destruction. He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed. A drop of burning golden blood.
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kazlana's body. If you wish to dispel the fog, she hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphoreus. Just like how the blazing sun can only rise at the end of the Evernight.
That's cool. I like that. Okay, so we're going to try to awaken Fine onto... Okay.
But in this cycle, Kazlana never, perhaps, his mind has already, deep down, I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer could bring me.
Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you? Kazlana, Finen. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you seem to desire the destruction of the self.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose.
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
remember us.
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our
I'm happy seeing Fight On not fully gone.
each other's resolve. And this very cliff.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you...
When have we ever had a choice? When were we ever masters of this world's fate? Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will.
No.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
Yeah.
So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious. Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
Well,
Now there's two Fight-Ins?
very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your... There's no need to further confirm your resolve. Today we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero. And the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know, and they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphoreus.
I love this passing on the torch moment. I really do.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
It only ever burned for world bearing.
Real world bearing is Trailblades. I like that. Actually put some tears on my eyes.
Head towards tomorrow. Just don't make me wait too long, Donna.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at Eath and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
Let us go to the other side of the night. We know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun
destined to rise.
It won't be too long before our paths cross.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. It is time for you to set out, my lord. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny. In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the I have reasons to suspect it.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions. Finan already pointed me in the right direction.
Sandar sent Dong Hung into the exomyth.
Lord Donhong is gone. You can now speak your mind, Lord Anaxagora.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old... The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefali even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head, but if that's the case, I wouldn't mind.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds with one stone. You know very well that everything I said about that remembrance Pathstrider.
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far, but I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. You were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truth. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control. And I... Oh, like Kyrgyz, tell me, what is the demi-urge?
I can't help but be entertained by that. Just tell me, what is this?
The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for...
Oh!
Who's there?
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove. And you, visitor, are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kefali's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of Georios would take on their duty? I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth, divine protector of the myriad living beings.
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone to watch out for you. Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in humanoid form?
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the Purple?
How do you know about... was it...
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria tide and disappear from the world's memories.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a flame chaser and joined her.
To survive. For a Dromus,
your death,
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it.
This madness seems exactly like Marastruck.
I like how it referenced the Mara Struck. Because honestly, that's kind of what, in my opinion, the Black Tide kind of does. Especially to, like, Memo Snatchers, for example. How are there Cloud Knights here? Mara Struck? I need to...
Hello, stream, it's me. The actually good host.
How dare you? Yo. Late Jack appearance.
Yeah,
Lou.
hi. I meant to be here at the start of the stream. I got busy.
I just thought I might as well, like, I started, I think, around, like, 4, so I'm just like, yeah, I might as well play through one of the story missions. I said I would at least, like, big story sets. So...
Better late than never, especially with
exactly.
4.0 coming out around, like, I believe next week, actually. Hold on, let me check something. I believe it's next week, actually. I don't know. Oh well. Either way, 4.0 soon. Yippee. Anyway. Can you turn on screen share so I can watch in real time? Okay. Ugh. Alright.
I saw Find and temporarily come back and nuke a tree.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And now I'm having a come
Oh damn,
to
you're already
moment.
near the end. What the fuck?
Yeah, there was a small section with like a heavy talk that I skipped, but I've been going through this really fast, surprisingly.
Yeah. Hell, you might need to do a double feature where you do the Iron Tomb shit.
Maybe.
Which honestly, I am down to watch, man. The Iron Tomb sequence and everything leading up to it was so fucking cool.
Also, from what I'm gathering, the Memo Snatchers tried to basically record reality, like the fate of, what's his face? The Ion of Eridation. And then basically Evernight said no. It just drained them of, like, all their personality and life. Yeah. And then just left their bodies hanging.
Yeah. Also, 4.0 is next Thursday, I believe.
Oh.
Which is hype as fuck, because I've been meaning to play a lot more HSR outside of log on, do dailies. If it's a weekly reset, go do Currency War or Simulated Uni.
I'm assuming that's why you're more like, yes,
I'll
to
watch
this.
you do it. Yeah, I'll gladly watch you do it. I'm gonna be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 on my personal save file while I
So, Terravox was the same thing as, like, the blacksmith guy?
Yeah.
This whole time? Okay.
I believe so. I don't really remember this part, like specifically this part with Don Fong.
All beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanent.
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
One day you will. And as I see it,
Hey look, it's Don Hung with handlebars.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Don Fung, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Funk.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these rooms, and presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons.
Do as you please. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
This is a beautiful scene up here. Oh, it's all of them.
The Troopy platoon.
Who knows if Terravox will be able to... Who is this lord?
Lady Tribios, I am done.
Capybara.
Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little...
There is no need to elaborate further.
No. If they were my memories, they would recognize me.
Don Hong? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe.
Iceland's... I mean, Tux Gladiorum is not far ahead. The evacuation efforts are almost over, so...
Iceland's. I see. In that case...
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so...
It's so nice to see everybody still again. Even if it's like a memory thing.
To reach a conclusion, but there are two possibilities. But the probability of the latter is very low. You should know better than I do.
Cut myself on the tab with my soda. Fuck.
Genius
I'll be right back.
Correct. But the conversation I just had gave me an idea. Let's forget Evernight for now. In the vortex of Genesis, I still have a chance to make contact with her. And the way I'll do it is...
Alright, I'm back. I had to go put a band-aid on my fucking pinky because I cut it real bad. I fucked my shit up, Mr. Krabs.
Boop. As I rotate to the next area.
Who's that bald cat?
Do 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 do.
Not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide.
Dang it, am I gonna have to do more puzzles?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you!
Hey, Barty. Also known as, definitely not Zagreus.
I see. Thank you for the advice.
Why does he not have a voice?
I don't think they ever got, like,
No,
an
wait!
actual voice actor
Oh!
for him.
Wait, no, hold on, it's referencing it in the game!
Wait, what?
What happened to your voice? Because that crazy lady with pink hair and red eyes, in order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice away. Oh. Okay, you know what? Makes sense. Okay. This isn't in game. He doesn't have a voice. He's just basically thought projecting. Okay. Portal. Engage the random ass portal, motherfucker. Control Barthos to complete the challenge mission. Strike the joystick in the bottom left to control the Spirit Thief's fight. Okay. They can devour treasures and get close to treasures and press the devour button to instantly receive. Bro, why couldn't you be this way for me? Devour.
Yes.
Get wrecked. Zagreus' divine power bubbles. Fear the bubbles.
I think you have to touch it, Connor. Touch the orb.
Killing each bubble attacks only bound continues to fire bubbles. Using the bubble charge, collecting slowing bubble orbs in the environment to replenish the bubble charge. Continue rapidly attacking stuff in the bubble has to break it. Because this power makes enemies unable to detect it. Firing a certain number of bubbles can defeat enemies. That's great. Can I see. I need to leave the man. I need to activate this. I think. And then I go to Zagreus.
Hey yo, you're in Zagreus?
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do.
You need to come.
First, I need to devour this. Bam! I'm a genius.
You sure are something.
See?
I'm not sure genius would be the correct word to describe you, but you sure are something.
Hey, I got this thing, okay? I can now descend. Oh no. Oh. It's it. Bruh. I'm good at this game.
Yet again, you sure are something.
We're here. Now it's time to awaken the person we're looking for.
I see.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the spirit water's memory.
How incredible. There are still survivors in Amphoreus. And this one even knows how to use the
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady High Sealands.
a green dragonfish. The Udon home
hope I remembered your name correctly. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
That's fortunate. It means, tell me.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge out. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the flame chase mission.
That's no surprise.
I didn't think.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms.
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, even so, their behavior is...
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision, but embracing the permanence.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, it seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. What I do...
Then allow my spectre to accompany you, Lord Danho. As the demigod who witnessed the end of this war, at least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say. Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly guess what you mean by that.
I will never hesitate for my... I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading.
Then that is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should...
If you please, Lady High Sealands.
Hold on
Bum,
to
bum,
this
bum,
cup,
bum, bum.
for it still carries the wound of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
Yeah.
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 Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the earth.
Oh, lovely. From permanence, gain eternal life. You are me, are us. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, sorry, I had to quickly get the mighty bug.
Bug. Ooh, whoa, why my stomach feel crazy right now? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Do not run from your fate.
Use permanence to fill the earth.
The Yadara might not even be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Alright, I'm back.
Why did Dunbug choose me all those years ago?
Wrong style. Fall into oblivion.
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swept away.
The whole grove is shaking.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Deuce Order Ambrosia.
You are one of them.
You know what? Sure, I'll quickly beat these 3.
Run the fade.
May death protect us!
So make a way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Have some sunshine.
Night falls. Good night. Have some fun. Till we meet again.
Embrace a new
There's
life.
still more. There we go.
Wandering souls find their own way out.
Well, if I ever need fresh seeds of dawn,
Is it over? It seems so. These phantoms are haunting you. It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria Tide has become even more violent.
Is that?
boop. Now I get to follow a spear. Give me random stellar jade.
Interesting looking wine jar. Was it Baihung who brought it?
It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for the scalp.
Your mind retains far more of them. I've seen this farewell more than once. The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yutres battle this time. And the Yaoqing called her back for a bit.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter. I'll drink her portion for her.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dongfeng?
As always, the High Elder has
Why is it? Why does Yingqing just have Blade's outfit?
Because that's Blade's old name before he was Blade.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
So this is just Blade.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I never explained the Xianzhou lore to you, huh?
You never did.
Yeah.
Why does he look younger now?
Because that's Blade pre-getting hit with long life disease cancer. If I'm remembering correctly, I don't know. I know, like, most of the Xianzhou lore. I don't know the fine details.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloud and Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our army.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyuan.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Dongfeng.
I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this, but the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return. For honoring our companions.
reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on him.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
Yep, I like that response. I won't say whether it was or not. I will prove that it was.
Thank you, Don Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng. Wherever you run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer.
Oh.
No, pretend I didn't say that.
It's over. And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now? After both he and March 7th have left you. Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcana. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Don Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jin Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those 2 who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
By the way, Connor, I'm just gonna recommend it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Get to it. The final boss of this little part of the story, you have to have a shielder for it, or else you're gonna get your shit slammed.
Okay, so is there a specific team you think then?
I'd recommend either a
My
fine-on
Finon
comp.
team?
Yeah, fine-on comp with Imbibitor not Imbibitor, Premenser Terrae Don Hung.
Because you're just like, bro, you're about to get
Because
finangled.
one of the gimmicks is if you take unshielded damage from its ult, it uses its ult 3 times.
Huh.
Don't
So I
worry, I'm
can't
not
use
gonna
that.
make it like yeah. Don't worry though, I'm not gonna make it like that in the fucking campaign because outside of like Remini, I believe that's like would be
I'm
the
trying
only
to remember
realistic shielder.
who am I using again here with him? Oh, Sunday.
Probably Fine on
Fine on
Sunday. I believe he
Sunday.
did Cyrene.
Yeah, Cyrene,
Another
where's
comp you
Cyrene?
could do is a full Chrysosaur comp, which is Cyrene with Trailblazer. Cyrene, Trailblazer, and Premenser Terry Donhung.
I need Cyrene, yeah, but then I need to change them off. I'm fine with Sunday. Dunhung, there we go. There we go. I think.
Yeah.
Although, because right now he's set to Harmony, and I would have to go through. I mean, oh, I can switch on the fly. Oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, they made it like that, yeah.
They unfucked it. Good. Because then I get the buff of, like, when I buff two of them, it buffs the third.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So, then... there we go. And I'm more accurate by having done...
Plus, I'm gonna be so honest, man. Fucking the Cyrene buff for Finon is so good. What do you mean I get to use my ult twice?
Oh, I just got out of it? Oh,
For free? That was me figuring out the fucking Finon buff when I first pulled Cyrene. What do you mean, for free?
No, when you first pulled Cyrene with Finon and tried them together, you're like, wait.
For free?
I'm assuming music is decent, so I'll rank that up a little bit.
Yeah.
A beast will always be a beast.
I'm gonna need to go back to here later and.
Seismic walking dragon. History shall remember you as a Titan Slayer.
Memories intersect. Another betrayal. Another catastrophe.
Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Terravox has a lead to see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has birthed. As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence, and your old comrade in our Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Geocles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's strongest rider.
Mountain Breaker?
Wait, he's not? So he's just a guy?
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. Thanks to Evernight's gift, I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in Fade. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us. We will use the permanent everlasting bond.
I see. So you pretended to be Terava in order to lead us here into a
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for
Imperator.
But the tomorrow
Imperator, I hate that.
only ever had a place for humans. What, my old friend? I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunham? Use that hidden...
No. I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the Mountain Dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. And for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world, we've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
Ruka-esque quote.
This feeling, this scene, all too similar. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
This is being in sync.
Mem.
For tomorrow. I can't let them down. Trust me.
Mem, do more, Mem.
Future will come. I can't let them down. Fury of innumerable conflicts consume me. Heaven and dawn.
Oh. Well, that happened. That was anticlimactic.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's...
Oh, you look awesome.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, you look awesome. I like you. You look beautiful.
Terravox. Is that you? Your body has become so frail.
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker and the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromeless Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth, and now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I
we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries, Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean...
Resistance for a beast on the brink of death. What is the point of resistance?
I see. 1,000 years have passed. And your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them in the unchanging path. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection. With the deepest depths in Amphoreus, the one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that plane.
In other words, that is the place where Evernight came into being.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it?
At least I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the permanence?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. Even if it is a future I am not able to witness.
I understand. Then join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
I won't give you empty promises. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood, with this body as an ark. I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphoreus' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
A sea of stars.
It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side, not a prison made from remembrance.
In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservation. I misjudged your resolve. I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns, it tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the
the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name of the new god.
I am Dan Hung, one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
I forgot how awesome the cutscenes are in this game. So good cutscenes.
The worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions, or vowed to fight to the... Would you have pointed your spear at them and...
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this...
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own As for how to tame it...
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices. But at least we can do better in the future. A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. The fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. Fateravox. This was probably the best possible. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest, but right now, he's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, the search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful. Wandering through time is no easy feat.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination was even more unshakable than the earth itself. ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphoreus. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost.
Man, new Avatar
Entwined in the cycle of day and night.
Shut up, Jack.
Into the deepest depths of this world. Adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Don Hung, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go. That grows upon the earth. I am you.
Now we got 2 of the 3. Beautiful. Now we just need to get March stopping from. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like the last Airbender mix with Deltarune. We got 2 of the fun gang. We need to get the other one, who's gone slightly crazy. But you know.
I found you.
You get taller.
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time. Rest assured, we won't abandon her. You mean Mem? Sorry, They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan and the 2. I understand. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it's... I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. I feel like I've seen these floating... I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphoreus. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an emanator.
Oblivion.
I know. But you still... Do you have any clues about the those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, but it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelin's.
If I made that much of an impression on little Graveright, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call is thanks to someone else.
Oh?
Nice to meet you.
She's been doing stuff?
Maybe I should ask, along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that world, just as a pearl is cradled within its shell. The power of
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tied with all my might, I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me. I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadow. Go forth, golden dragonfish, and you, deliverer. See, go forth and illuminate the light.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphoreus.
Of course. We'll write it together.
The Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true.
Go forth with courage. I'll raise a glass when we reunite in the ocean.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after, if I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong. As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road. Thank you. My own path has finally come to a gentle end. Take all beautiful wishes with you. March.
Now I need to go into the hole.
This place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Oh.
Oh.
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphoreus?
No, it's the letter 8. Oh. No, it's the number 8.
Yeah, it's the number 8. I can't believe you didn't know that. Sorry. Can you not count?
Goddamn dang hung, it's obviously the letter 8. Don't you know your ABCs?
I can't count till 4. I can't count till 4.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphoreus, but rather someone saw that someone be set? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this. Best not to get carried away. For something to be hidden, this forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance. Yet Evernight, it cannot be reached by the erudition. Be careful.
Time to go into... Oh, wait, no! 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 I'll get to you later.
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss. those distant structures all entombed data? The whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready?
I didn't know Evernight had a
Once we
domain
step
expansion.
inside, I'm afraid there'll be no turning back.
Bro, that's the Memoria tide, man.
Yeah.
March 7th is surely
Fucking
waiting
domain
to see us again.
expansion. Memoria
Let's go.
Tide.
On the Trailblaze.
I'd
No
pay an
one gets
animator
left
to animate
behind.
that. That'd be cool. What the fuck? We switching to Black Swan? I don't remember this part.
Memory loss.
Your voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No, I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companion.
And here I thought you were already watching my companion's every move.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances, just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure. Unlike those memo snatchers, your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment, but I still don't understand why you've kidnapped me here.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name. The Heart of Amphoreus. The great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan?
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world. And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphoreus.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphoreus?
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb.
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance. The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into this world. But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
Can I assume, then, that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance...
That's correct. You're a smart one.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain every...
This gate is really impressive.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible!
Is she stuck?
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations. Detect. Warning. Illegal.
Hey! Don't just activate like that!
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back.
Huh?
Finally, it stopped. He's barely spent any time in Amphoreus.
You.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally...
Establishing communication.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really, really need outside help right now.
Channel established. Proceeding to...
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence number 3-3.
Huh? What's...
The memory stopped. So...
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Pathstriders. Like how they call Thule Skyfather.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. But why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th...
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolate. Over the next 97 days, no, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphoreus as mimetic entities as she evaded the
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphoreus.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options, March 7th tried so many things to help her companions. But the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorean folktales. In the end, she had only one option left. Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion. Then I protected him and Don Hung, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since. What manipulate...
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk and witness how, in a blank space of time.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through. Are you ready? Three.
Warning. Object does not have access. Warning.
Get ready.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be waiting.
It mentioned...
Evernight didn't take that.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone.
Hi, Miss... I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met...
Executing protocol. Formatting progress. 0.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress. 20.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis, Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? This is obviously not the history we know. Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. And that book she mentioned. That's very likely. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing. Recurrence number 335503337. Access failed.
And that's it. As I've... There are 12 chapters, and as I've written, corresponding to the 12 demi, maybe the nameless recollections match these runes.
Uvris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios. But she was never betrayed by humanity.
Make sure you keep it safe.
This room is so desolate. What exactly is it?
I'm back.
Oh, what the fuck? How long have you been doing this puzzle by chance? Hey, Connor.
Yes.
Yeah, how long have you been at this puzzle?
That was like my second or third try.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Help?
No.
Okay, well, this is a puzzle I will do later.
Connor, you have Google.
This is a... Yes, and I will do the puzzle later then. I'm not trying to solve all that right now. Said I'll solve this one. This one makes me happier. I think. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, that is not... Oh God, okay. Uh... Yes. And then... I don't know. I swear I am good at this.
Hey, Connor, you can use a hint.
Oh, it's already at the correct position. Why would it go to here? Why would it do that? That does not... Oh.
I see it.
I think I see it. It's very wonky. But I think I see the vision. I see the vision. The vision is here. It is seen. There we go. Victory.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
And 493 poles. Totally not going to throw that on Saber. This will help me look at things from another angle. I think.
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead? You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Which that allows me to purify that. I'm supposed to be using the funny Memoria thing, aren't I?
Fireball.
Thank you, that's so helpful.
Yeah, I taught short fireball.
But where? I want to use the book. How do I use the book?
Yes.
How do I use the thing to snap the picture of the thing? How do I
don't
do
remember.
Make sure you keep it safe.
that? Oh. Ah. Stop, kitty, trying to mess with my stuff.
3. Down. Low. Did.
To freaking fight this cat to like not take my stuff.
What was he trying to take?
He loves digging into the trash for no fucking reason, and it's really fucking
He's
annoying.
a fucking trash goblin, man.
Apparently.
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings.
There we go.
And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
Uh-huh.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer.
So it's a hard drive.
Right. That's a... No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth.
Beyond this world.
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene...
Yeah. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. We still don't know the role they play in Amphoreus. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for reason.
Encryption key encaps.
If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times.
There we go.
Be careful. Evernight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Now, Jack, what is it called again?
The chronocognitive anchor.
Good.
I'm gonna come. The chronocognitive anchor. That didn't work.
That did not work.
Classical world contains. Would ID Cilicia end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Formatting progress.
It's always so on time.
My first time noticing this out of all my Baldur's Gate playthroughs, but damn, Will has a fat ass.
Oh my god.
All my pains at that moment. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected, the answer is the remembrance. An eon appearing in her dreams. I have reasons to suspect that Fuli's gaze once swept over this world before, and that Cyrene basked in that divine. Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some path striders regard it as
Yeah, some gays are indeed a natural phenomenon.
Shut up, man.
Gibby! Hi, buddy.
Humanity
Mr. Mau
cannot
Mau.
judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe, ever since their birth.
Okay.
That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of, but there's still something yet I feel as though those memo snatchers didn't. Yes. With legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasra of Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos, if this sealed off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the eruditions. And this mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphoreus entered an endless loop.
Time Savant Authority. Yeah, okay. Became the remembrance this medium, yeah.
It's that ceremonial blade.
No, I can
Hi.
say with certainty. Time is the page on which that eon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame chase journey.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb. That's how the memories of Amphoreus transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again, as in its original Fuli's blessing will not disappear.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story. It might have been the only way for her to maintain herself, even though everything was just her wishful. Right. Based on the runes on the floor, there are 3 keys in total.
City of Amber.
I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Boop. Boop.
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
Formatting progress.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. I have started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hand. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, never changing.
Man, I
Like the
missed
fate of
the
the
little
flame.
Cyrene.
I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen.
She should have been like a 4-star, man.
Oh, little Cyrene?
Yeah. Or like an alternate outfit.
I would have loved an alternate outfit, little Cyrene. I'd pay money for that. I like little Rainy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this in person. Everyone's still working so hard. Thank you for listening to me all this time.
Continue. Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene couldn't like Aslana. She started to wonder whether everything was futile.
Oh, I'm not giving up.
I still haven't figured out one. I thought it was an Eon at first, but maybe she's talking to her imagination? No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's maybe, she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
We're just downloading every single demigod. Yay.
You can put Fine onto a hard drive now.
You can put Fine onto a hard drive.
So bear with me. What kind of graphics card and hard drive do you think Amphoreus runs on since it's a computer?
I mean, it's high spec. You know, that realistic feel. It really feels like you're in the zone, you know?
Yeah.
Seems like we're needed here. After the modules
Zag
are
hand.
inserted into the slot.
Man, I bet you missed the Zag hand puzzles. I know I don't.
So I put this in a slot.
Yeah, you put it in the slot. Come on, Connor, I thought you were good at putting things in holes.
Bam.
Orexis 945 downloaded.
There. I put it in the slot. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, hold on. Getting a phone call.
Nidamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Am I gonna have to beat the crap out of...
Denied access. Memory of fight is unavoidable.
God damn it! Bro! Like, I say the meme about Nikador being, like, just the consistent beta test guy, but, like, bro, why is it always Nikador? This is, like, the 5th time I fought the God of Strife, man.
Embrace a new life. Night falls. Good night.
May death protect us!
Again. Rise and shine. We'll hear. Stars, shine for the heroes. Have some sunshine. Kinda hurts.
It hurts a bit.
Have some fun.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
There.
Polemos 600 down. Eleos 252 downloaded. Branch number 2 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate.
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Evernight's traps? But I can't think of a good I can only surmise
encryption key in cap.
Let's keep observing. Every room. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
Like, bro, it's always fight Nikador. There we go.
Go upload the encryption key.
What could be bad if I tell you all the stories? Will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
Ocean,
No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
There we go. Now I go deeper to the depths. That unironically makes sense.
The fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep.
Look! She's over there. Cyrene.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly. It's another cycle of new beginnings. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sent. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress. 70 process error. Formatting progress. 75 process error.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always looked at these memories I brought to you, and now I can see through you. Isn't that as for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world. I'm increasingly certain that her audience sent them the deepest ruin in Amphoreus. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds. Who exactly?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable for me of
Schema 720 downloaded.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Make sure you keep it safe. World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Now I got fun on in the CPU drive. You know, I got them all on a hard drive right now, except for like one. Actually, nope, there's still technically a couple that I have yet to get, so.
Romance in warm
There we go. Secured.
Carlos 618 downloaded. Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving. Object recurrence number 3.
That's the last encryption key.
Branch number encapsulating encryption. Encryption key
It's time to go back and activate the system.
Do. We. Jump back to here.
The third encryption key. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries.
Uploaded.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a... But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th
Yep, I'm back.
time. That way, it won't just be...
Formatting progress 23 process error.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial. Then, there will be a new... Before I knew it, this palace together was
Shit.
no longer... It's now a saga.
That coughed up a lung.
Composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's out. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page and awakens all the dust-covered memories.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of meant that way, when the deliverer arrives. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Dang.
Alright. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings. So I want to say, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Made me actually depressed. Just the way she said that unironically started to make me tear up a little bit. I don't know why.
You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book.
The funny name.
Man, I fuck with this music heavy, I don't know why. This shit
It has the same vibe as whatchamacallit.
It reminds me of like
Deepstone Crypt, like when you open up into the when you get to the big space jumping puzzle. It felt like that.
Deepstone Crypt, and for people that have played it, reminds me of Nier Automata's ending credit scene.
You're just reliving the memories of playing through this through me.
Yep. Yeah. Literally, I'm just playing my personal Baldur's Gate file and watching what you're doing.
Oh, have you got our file caught up?
Oh shit! I should probably be doing that actually.
Feel free to put me to the side or use me if needed.
Oh, I'll use you alright if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Don Hung. I've always been
Yeah,
honest.
you're too edging, Don Hung.
Before we talk about Amphoreus' destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth? So, you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located. Right? What a good question that is. I too am curious, because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphoreus still had a Chen. That poor girl walked into the great tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help the Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fuli will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fuli did not glance this way to save Amphoreus. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphoreus. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Serene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphoreus will be truly set free.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained. That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walk together, the more I was that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish. To kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen.
Okay, so that Evernight side of March is basically the Lord Ravenger of Remembrance.
By technicality.
By
but
technicality.
not- yeah.
Because her goal is basically to eradicate Remembrance so it does not fuck with March anymore.
Mhm.
So by all technicality, she's the Emanator of Oblivion, and then also the Lord Ravenger of Remembrance, by all technicality.
There's no Aeon of Oblivion.
Oh. Enigmata.
Yeah.
That's the word I was searching for. You get the point.
No.
Bro, this entity is overpowered as hell.
That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind. Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with its essence is nothing